There was like a magnitude 6 earthquake yesterday, and this is the state of my bookshelf. Not too bad, could be worse. Hello everyone, this is my face. It's the first time I've filmed like me in a video. Today I'm talking about my TBR shelf, which is like 2 shelves here, and I'm going to be doing one of these things. I'm pulling out my TBRs out of this little bowl. I know that like every video of mine seems to be like a TBR thing right about now, like a randomized blah blah blah, but I'm actually finding it really helpful. Like, I know it feels kind of gimmicky, but I'm actually finding it really helpful to like push me to read books that I need to read. I live in Taiwan and I'm here for another 6 months. I've been here for 4 years, so I actually need to like hurry up and read a lot of my books, including not just the ones that I want to read. I need to read the ones that I kind of avoid, even though like, why do I have them anyway? I'll show you. So I have a system, a color system. Maybe the color system is different to your favorite color system, but okay. If you can see this. So I have 7 categories. These are the same: literary fiction, historical fiction, classics, fantasy, mystery, thriller, crime, and sci-fi are the same category because I don't have enough of those, don't have much of those. And then I have like short stories and kids books, which kind of there's like overlap there, and then non-fiction and memoirs. So weirdly enough, because I'm here for 6 more months, and then I have like almost exactly 6 of each category, so it kind of works out perfectly. But basically I have to read one from each category every month, or like try to read it. Can I DNF the books? Absolutely. I am like such a serial DNFer. Not really, but like, if I don't love a book, then I don't love a book. There's no reason to keep reading it. So first I'll tell you the books that I've read it's December as I'm filming this. And I kind of did like a trial off camera of the same thing. So I was already reading Honey, which is like 90s historical fiction. When I say that, it makes me have an existential crisis, but 90s historical fiction apparently. Where do I put this? Katabasis, 3.5 stars. This was 3.5 stars. They were both fine, I guess. Oops. And then the books that I drew randomly. So, this is not organized. And also I've been reading this for the past like 3 months. So the books that I drew randomly, I drew this one, which I've read the first book and I loved it. And then, so this one has Zhuge Liang and this has Zhuge Liang. They both have like the same characters, so there's kind of a bit of a weird like overlap going on. But I think I'm gonna have to DNF this book. This kind of breaks my heart. I really loved the first book, and this one I really wanted to enjoy this as well. But like, this book is exploring themes of like anti-capitalism, and it's like, cool. But it's so heavy-handed. It's like kind of exhausting. There's like no plot. It's just all like manifesto. So I'm gonna have to DNF this one, like a soft DNF. Anyway, what else did I draw? I also got this book, which was like set in the 1300s, set in the year 1337. That's not right. 1327. So I pulled this like historical fiction, and then I have like kind of Chinese. It's like Chinese culture inspired, not historical fiction, but kind of historically related. And then this is historical fiction, because it's like a historical book written about anyway. And then I was like, gee, there's a lot of books about China and about history. I hope I don't pull anything else that's too similar. And then I pulled this book called I Am China, which was a really good book actually. It was I really liked it. It was talking about like Chinese censorship and God, I'm so bad at describing books. It's like a woman in England who is like slowly translating these like mysteriously collected memoirs from like journal entries from a Chinese man, and like as she unpacks the story behind him, she like learns to know who she is and gets like this like connection to him despite never meeting him, and all this other stuff like unravels. It's a really good book. It's from like 2012, so it's kind of like, I think, probably fallen off everyone's radar. But if you're really interested in like censorship and like kind of very character driven stories, I think this one's really good. What else? I got Impossible Venice. I got this when I was on holiday in Venice, and I think this is probably the worst book I've ever read. It was, oh my god, it was so bad. It's just endless ramblings about like this world. This guy that is going so hard into world building. It's like, okay, so it's set in a dystopian 1989 Venice, where Venice is a country, not a like city. And the guy is like, he spends so much time world building. He's like, and then we walk past this building, and then we walk past this building, and then we walk past this building, and like half these buildings aren't even real buildings. But he's not like describing the like, oh, the green marble of this palace reminds me of the green of my dead wife's eyes. It's just like, there's no description. It's just like endless. Oh my god, it's so bad. And like the conversations are so bad. They're just like, one character will just go in these like giant like half-page monologues to the other character, and it's like why? It's just so like, the dialogue is so dodgy. And okay, I'm gonna read you this line, and then you'll get an idea. Leonardo had seen no more of Louisa's tiles, and he'd heard no more of Louisa's guffawing outbursts of laughter that made her generous breasts joggle. Is joggle a word? No? I don't think so. Anyway, and tiles refers to her teeth. I mean, it's translated from Italian, so like, you can kind of, it's like, you want to excuse the bad translation because it's just how it is, but like, there are more references to women's breasts than actual women who have speaking roles in this book, and that's all you need to know, really. Ray Bradbury is very popular, and I picked up this, I think it was like $2 from a secondhand store in Australia, and it's like a collection of short stories, and I was like, hey, Ray Bradbury, he's popular. Short stories, I don't really know what those are like. It was just really bad. They were all kind of pointless. Like, they didn't say anything, they didn't mean anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then my rule is like, I pull 8 books, and obviously like, if I hate a book, I'm going to DNF it. And if I finish a book, that's great too. And then kind of as I head towards the end of the month, maybe the amount of books that I have starts to dwindle. And in that case, then I allow myself to pull books from my shelf as well and read what I want to read, because I don't want to like confine myself too much. I'm really finding though that like having like a short list of books that I have to read has really pushed me to read books that would kind of sit on my shelf otherwise. I'm realizing there's like this problem with both my, because I also read Chinese books up there. I'm realizing I had this problem where like, there's like 3/3 of books, the books that I really want to read right now, books that are like, oh, I could read them at some point, and then books that I'm kind of avoiding. And I realized that I'll always read from like the top third, and then when those are diminished, then I'll go out and buy more books that add to the top third, and I never like touch the other ones. And so there's just an expanding collection of books that I kind of don't want to read. So this really forces me to just like read like the books that I maybe would never pick. And like, I would say I'm a mood reader, like who isn't, but like, I think that within the span of an entire month, if I have no interest in reading a book, then I'm never going to be in the mood. I just have to accept that it's not really the book for me, and to just say goodbye. Anyway, so I did pick 2 extra books. I read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, which was, it was okay. It was very slow to start. I really liked the description of like games and such. That was really cool. The characters are really well written, but I kind of just didn't, I don't know, I didn't love it. It was like fine, I guess. And then Dark Matter, everyone's read this, I guess. And this was also, I really enjoyed it. But I'll just say the main character is an astrophysicist, and astrophysicist, and he is kind of a dumbass. So I think if you're going to write a book about a genius, they should at least be kind of smart. That's my writing tip. Now that I've explained to you the hot mess that was this month's reading, December, I think the highest rating was like 4.25, and then so many DNFs. Of all of these books, I actually only finished 5 books, which is really tragic. Okay, I'm gonna keep this on my. It's like a slow burn. I'm reading it like every once in a while, just over a few months. I just have to accept that I can't finish it quickly. Okay, so 2 blue, 2 literary fiction, 1 purple. What is purple? I've already forgotten. 1 yellow, non-fiction, 1 orange, 1 red. There's an aeroplane up in the sky. 1 brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, first I'm going to do the 2 literary fiction. Literary fiction number 1. Oh, I should show you first, right? Okay, I don't know if this is going to focus. Any of this is going to focus. Ah, okay. Knock Loose. Okay, actually I really want to read this one. This one is from a Perth author, comedian. I actually know him because that's where I'm from. That's really cool. Okay, I really want to read this one. It's like I know a person that wrote a book. It's crazy, right? Yeah, this is cool. Okay, that's literary fiction number 1. And then goodbye. Wait. Okay, literary fiction number 2. I don't want to I can read it from behind. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, literary fiction number 2 is okay. Normal People by Sally Rooney. I tried to read Intermezzo and I DNF'd it. At the time, I was having I have sleep apnea, and I was having really, long story short, I couldn't use the treatment that I used for it, so I was sleeping so badly, and I was also really stressed because of stuff happening with my teeth. I was so stressed that my hair fell out. I used to have long hair and had to start again. Anyway, which is, none of that is Sally Rooney's fault. But I was so not in the right place to read that book, and then I tried to read it later, and I was just I can't do this. The writing is so scattered, and I was so scattered. So I'm not really looking forward to this. I might just DNF it pretty soon but I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a genuine try. Okay, historical fiction is next. Also, just a heads up that my definition of what fits into these categories is kind of just based on vibes, and also I haven't read these books, so I don't know what they actually how they actually fit in.
Sorry.
What is it? The Book Thief. Oh, okay. This is everyone's top 5 books apparently. Have I shown this before? My boyfriend made this. It looks like an old man. This old man kiwi. I love it so much. Anyway, I really want to read this. Okay. But I hate this cover, but okay. So far this is going really well. Classics. I realize that I'm not really a classics girly. Also not a girl. But just, I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. They kind of tend to be a bit plotless and kind of harder to read, and more vibes based. And I'm reading chess. Oh, okay. This was a book that my friend Ben picked up when we were traveling together in Germany, Austria, Italy. And he read this, and then afterwards he asked me if I wanted to keep it. Wait, is that what it is? Yes. I have no idea what it is, but it is 180 pages, and I really want to read more short novellas. So that's cool. I'm really happy about that one too. Okay, so far everything's going really well. Next is fantasy. Okay, and this is the book. which is okay. Okay, maybe this will be like, this will help me get over the fact that I did not like Iron Widow. We got Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. This is Dunme. I've never read Dunme before, but I really want to get into it because I think I will love it as a genre. Maybe 17 plus. Naughty. Okay. Okay, this is going so well, but also kind of worrying because if I'm pulling all of these really good books, it means that next time I'm left with books that I don't want. Okay, mystery, thriller, crime, sci-fi. So many aeroplanes where I live. Mystery, thriller, crime, sci-fi. My one rule is I have it here. I have 2 Stephen Kings, and if I pull it, I'm going to put it back because I want to read The Shining first, because I don't think I'm really going to enjoy like really violent thrillers, and I think that if I'm going to read one, I should commit to like a shorter one before I read a longer one. And if I read The Shining and I really don't like it, I'm probably not going to like it, so I'll get rid of both. Does that make sense? Okay, so that all being said, what am I reading? Okay, I already read that.
Bye-bye.
Okay, this does... So because I can pick like random books at the end of the month, it does mean that sometimes there are like options in here that I've already gone through. That's fine. Okay, the next one. Oh, The Secret History. I don't know if this like is meant to be in this category, but all of these books I'm picking are the ones that I want to read like really, really badly. This is such a... Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, I shouldn't be like... It's kind of a bad sign if I'm not excited, but like I am so excited for all of these books. This is such a good selection of books. Okay, this one is elementary or short stories. There are some that are like kids books and short stories, so like there's a bit of overlap. Alice, what the hell? Everything is so good. Okay, this is a copy of Alice in Wonderland I got from my grandparents' library. It's like from... It's so beautiful. It is from, whoops, the 1949 is when this little message is written on here. To Robert, wishing you a very Merry Xmas. Aww. Oh, wow. So it's like exactly 76 years ago. It's a freaking long time ago. And like, despite the yellowing and the outside looking really gross, the inside of the book, the quality, it's like, the images are really... What am I saying? The images are really held up. This is such a beautiful... Oh my god, I'm so excited to read this. And like, it's such a beautiful edition of this book. But yeah, the outside is very worn, and then like especially the spine is really... It's so worn. I don't know if there's a way to clean that. Probably not. Anyway, I don't want to... Okay, I'm going to put it... okay, I don't want to damage it. Okay. I feel like this collection is like almost like... I would have... If I wanted to have... Like, I would have chosen these if I like had a choice. Except for normal people. All of these would have been like my first preference for the next books to read. Which is like a good and a bad thing. Last one, non-fiction and memoirs. The only exception is I have Paula in here, which is like a really beautifully written memoir that I've been trying to read, but I kind of just couldn't... I don't know, I couldn't push through it. So if it comes up, I'm gonna not do it. Okay, not that one. Oh my god. It's like the 4th aeroplane. Okay, I pulled a different yellow one because I'm not reading Paula. I'll read it eventually, but like I just don't think I'm ready for it right now. Shooters. I also have been really wanting to read that. What the? Okay. The fates are being so nice to me. This one is a non-fiction about England. I think it includes Henry VIII and like around that era, medieval England. I guess like War of the Roses stuff, I think. Okay, this is really cool. I really want to read this. I got this from my grandpa. It was in his bookshelf because my dad's side is British. It's like, oh, it's very busted up, but like, anyway. This is such a good collection of books. I'm so excited to read all of these books. Okay. I've done so well. Okay. Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching. Can you see these? Thank you for watching, everyone. Hopefully these are all in focus. These are all of the books that I'm reading. This is all the books I'm reading in January. This is such a fun collection. Such a really nice mix of everything. I'm so excited. Like December was shit, honestly. I think like, I mean, I could hate all these books. We don't know, but yeah, cool. I'm gonna choose my favorite part, which is picking my bookmarks. Sorry if this is shaky, by the way. It's like a very dodgy setup, but I've been getting really into like making my own bookmarks. It's like a really fun way to like, I don't know, it's just like a fun thing to do. So, firstly, chess. What vibe does chess give off? This is like my classics one, I think. So I'm gonna go with this for chess. Okay, number one. The Book Thief. What gives Book Thief vibes? This one. This one is the Book Thief. Okay, don't ask me. Oh my god. Tumblr. Don't ask me my logic here. It's purely vibes. Normal people. Normal people. Okay, this is a normal person. This is a normal people bookmark. Knock Loose. This one's kind of chaotic. And also, I did read a bit of it before and I need to like start it again, but I'm pretty sure at one point they mentioned anime, so we're gonna go with this one. This is the very anime. Hello. Wait, where was I? Do I already? Oh, I have a bookmark already. Ew. What is this? Okay. The Three Kingdoms. I already have a bookmark, but I'll just stick with that one. That's fine. Tudors. This one has a crown. Also, I was really worried that like using alcohol inks or like acrylic markers, it would like rub off from the bookmark onto the book, but so far that's not happened at all. So I don't know, it's a really fun thing to do. The Secret History. What's mysterious? No. Okay, this one, The Eye. I think this is kind of given that vibe. This one is definitely The Dragon. Okay, and last is Alice in Wonderland, and I am not using it. I'm only going to be using like store-bought ones just because I'm really worried about like damaging it, so I'm going to use this one here. Okay, cool. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.